Hey guys and gals, let me give these names a shot here. So here we have Kingsley Shacklebolt and Nymphadora Tonks by LEGO BrickHeadz. This is set number 40618. Contains 250 bricks and retails for $19.99. The set was provided to me by the LEGO group for early review, and seeing I don't know how to pronounce their names, they look pretty cool. And here's the back. I've already done the other ones over here. Now I'm gonna unbox this and see exactly what we got in here, and I'm really happy. Why? Because this is the last set out of 22 I had to review, so that makes it even better. So here we have the instruction manuals. One's in really good shape, and I don't know what happened to this one, but I wish they would have put the names on this a bit so I can read them. Well, so obviously this is going to be a family build, and just like with the other ones, I bet there's 2 bag number 1s and 2 bag number 2s. And that's a pretty color scheme there. And here's the bag number 1. Trying to pull all the ones out that we can do here. So let me set those off to the side, and let's open up bag 1. We're going to do the small one first. And yeah, so I'm kind of tired, but I thought I'm going to go ahead and nail this one out before bed, just to kind of move on and do some bigger and better projects. So obviously get some 1x2 plates and some 2x2 corner wedge plates. Then we got some printed eyepieces. So we can get some 1x2 flat tiles. And downwards 1x2 angular plate. Some quarter round 1x1 flat tiles, 1x2 by 2/3 slopes. 1x2 plate with a holder. We got some wands. And some of these 1x2 plate with bow that's wedged at the end. And that's pretty much what it is. Well, we got some 1x2x2 corner plates. Alrighty. Let's get this one going here. And I'm gonna just get it done really quick. Alright, so first thing is, these are always what I'm looking at here. There are so many of these things that I got, it's not even fun anymore, but look at all that. My goodness. So if you find this set especially on sale, there you go. Look at all that. Great for adding siding to buildings and stuff. And then we have a 6x6 plate, a 4x4 plate, and some 2x2 bricks in various colors, as well as a 2x2 round brick with cross hole. 2x4 plates. Got plenty of those in there. And, oh, that's printed. What a waste of a 2x3 tile. But still, nonetheless, it's printed. That's all that matters. And some 1x2x2 corner plates. Some 1x4 plates with the 2 studs. You get some 2x2 by 2/3 plate with bow. And 1x2 by 2x4 angular plates, 1x4 brick. That's not printed. And some 1x4 plates, and a 2x2 round plate with cross hole. And that's pretty much it for bag 1. Now let's slide that off to the side. And now we're going to do bag 2. We're going to do the small one first. Let's see what we have in here. We have several 1x3 plates in blue and 1x2 plates in purple, which is cool. And we got some more wands. Looks like these are in dark brown, some 2x2 flat tiles, and some 1x1 by 1x1 downwards angular plates, and those are in purple. So I don't think I have that many in purple. And some 1x2 flat tiles and 2x2 plates and stuff, and here's some of these printed eyes, and yeah, I mean, all right, put that over there. I almost moved into that pile. Let's do this one. Ooh, I see some goodies in there. These are printed. You know what? Despite these are from this set, those would make great backs for seats, for like maybe a fancy train car or something. Maybe I'll have to get a couple more of those. And some 2x4 plates, a round 2x2 plate with cross hole. We get plenty of these. You can always get a bunch of these in these type of sets. So I always recommend BrickHeadz for this type of stuff here. Great snot bricks. Well, there's more of those. How many of those do we get in there? I hope it's a bunch because I can use those. I've been wanting to do something with some of these cool custom parts, but whoa, I get a little excited there. Some 2x2 plates with 2 studs and a 6x6 plate. I'm trying to reach around the camera here. And 2x2 brick, 2x4 plates, more plates and tiles, and looking for printed stuff here. Should see something in here. I don't see any more printed stuff. I think that's it. Now, if I miss something, we're going to be doing the unboxing on the second channel if you'd like to join me. And you could build along, or, you know. And we got a 1x2 by 2x4 angular plate. Well, apparently, I snuck and took a look at the box, but there's supposed to be some printed parts in here, but I don't see them. Oh, here it is. Pretty cool. All right, now we're going to do our final part assessment, kind of evaluate what we have here. And honestly, this has a lot of oddball colors in here and common parts, as well as the printed stuff. So for me, this is a nice treat to see because I don't have a lot of the light purple or the blue stuff for that matter. I don't have any of these, so definitely those would be great for all sorts of stuff. And, you know, of course, we've seen tiles. I forgot to mention about the 2x2 by 2/3 plate with the 2 studs. But nonetheless, though, this has a good selection of parts. Now, if you'd like, you can join me on my second channel. We can build this together, or if you want, we can just hop right over to the review. All right, we're going to start on the left with Kingsley, and I think I got that right. And he's got nice print work, and I want to use these for something else, so sorry, but I'm ripping those off when I'm done. And he's a nice brickhead. And here we got Tonks. That's what I'm going to call him because that's, I can't really get the first name, and boy, that just feels kind of wobbly, huh? We'll say that for the review, and that's essentially what these are. And we're going to start with play value right now for the review. And yeah, these are not playable models. They're just meant to sit on a shelf and look pretty. So they're mostly just kind of like a novelty collector's item at that. Yeah, I mean, you could probably take them off the base and just do that. But, you know, that's pretty much where the fun ends there, well, for me anyways. For city value, not a whole lot unless you add a flower bed around them and use them as statues, but I mean, I don't know, I just can't see these being placed in a city. For mock value, though, you could actually add these into a scene. So build a scene, or you can even take these apart and repurpose them for other builds. So lots of good pieces in these BrickHeadz. I kid you not. That's why I try to find them and scarf them up if I see them on sale. So they're pretty good. For build quality, it's average. I mean, some pieces will flake off like the wands. These things fall off their bases. It just barely tacked in there. So they're not really meant to be permanently fixed to those, but still, it's just, the build quality to me just feels average with these. Build experience was average as well. I think because maybe I'm not into the theme, but I just couldn't really get into these. Maybe the Harry Potter BrickHeadz is just not really up my sleeve, so I just can't get into them. But nonetheless, though, I'm sure somebody will enjoy these. And for the collaborative build, yes, these two are completely separated. So you and a partner can build these at the same time, make a great little project to do in an afternoon or an evening, and just have fun spending time together. So it's a great little collaborative project. Now for my score, I'm going to give it a 9 to 9.5. Basically just the same as the other ones. These do fall off the bases sometimes very easily. And there's no brick separator to really kind of take these apart, or if you make a mistake, you'll actually have to find your own brick separator. For the price of $19.99, you do get the 2 BrickHeadz, and everything's printed. And we have 250 bricks, which is pretty good. So I'd say that price is fair. It's about right. It's not too expensive, and you know, they got a good selection of medium to small parts, stuff that even I can use. For me, it's not like it's a total waste or anything like that. They're not too bad. There's some good parts out of these. But I want to know what you guys and gals think of these 2 BrickHeadz. For me, I can use these printed pieces here and maybe some of the oddball colors out of them. They're still good for, nonetheless, for either parts or display. But tell me what you think in the comments.